Surely you have heard about the Lord of the Sky, right? That is the eagle. A bird that not only flies as fast as an F1 racing car, but also possesses eyes 8 times sharper than human eyes. With this ability, eagles can see prey from up to 1 kilometer away. That's right, while you were sitting at home sipping a cup of coffee, the eagle zoomed in on a little rabbit out there without you even knowing it. How can an eagle see so clearly? The answer is simple. Its eyes are a natural super camera with 20/5 vision, extremely sharp. You can even eat a cake and not see anything, but an eagle can see you clearly and even know how many you eat. Everyone thinks that the cry of an eagle is majestic, but no, it sounds like a bird with a cold. The eagle not only has eyes like telescopes, but also has powerful talons like a superhero. One of its claws can create a force of 3,500 kilograms, enough to grab a sheep or deer. But in fact, they mainly catch fish, looking no different from a real kingfisher. You might think they just fly, but when they want to eat, they don't hesitate to dive down like a rocket, ready to pounce on their prey in a split second. When hunting, the eagle flies down at the speed of a rocket, stretches out its powerful legs, and catches its prey in the blink of an eye. It is an action that no one can react to, just like a scene from a Hollywood movie. And don't think that eagles are just hunters. They are also experts in aerial communication. Instead of screaming or running like us, eagles just need to flap their wings vigorously to signal their territory. Eagles soar in the sky, but what about on the ground? In the African savanna, the throne belongs to another species. Lion, king of the jungle. And if the eagle impresses with its mighty wings, the lion chooses a much more fashionable way, wearing a legendary mane. Why, of all cat species, only male lions have manes? If you think a lion's mane is just a cool curly hairstyle, you're wrong. Actually, it's like a BIO armor protecting the neck and head, the most vulnerable areas, when lions engage in fierce battles for territory or mates. But the mane isn't just for fighting, it's also love signal extremely romantic in a Leo way. Research shows that lions with thicker, darker, and silkier manes are more attractive to lionesses. Bum, does the lion really make him more handsome, or just make him look hot in 40 degrees Celsius in Africa? However, the mane has another function. It makes the male lion look bigger and more ferocious, making opponents wary, just like when you go to the gym wearing a tight t-shirt to intimidate others at the gym. Maybe the hairstyle will determine how handsome a guy is. In short, the mane is both crown, justice armor, justice love advertising of the Lion King. And interestingly enough, lions gave birth to the long hair trend to look cool 1,000,000 years ago. Leaving the wild grasslands, we enter the harsh desert, where only one special creature can survive. Camel, the ship of the desert and the secret hidden in its 2 giant humps. Do you think those 2 big bumps contain water? Wrong, they actually contain fat, and it is this energy reserve that allows camels to survive for weeks without much food or water. That is why they are called ships of the desert. But that's not all. Camels are capable of drinking up to 40 liters of water in just a few minutes, enough to restore their bodies after dry days. Their thick fur protects them from the heat of the day and the cold of the night, while their double eyelids and extra long eyelashes help shield them from blowing sand during storms. Another interesting thing, when necessary, they can close their noses to block out sand. In other words, this is a biological off-road vehicle, designed by nature for the most extreme journeys on the planet. Oh, and listen, camels also not always gentle. They are notorious for being brutes, and can spit directly into people's faces when they are upset, and their spitting is more accurate than a sniper in a game. And did you know, despite their slow appearance, camels can run at 40 kilometers per hour, which means that in a short race, they are no worse than any old motorbike. The camel is the iconic animal of the desert, not the lion. Most of us think that a big body means absolute strength. However, elephants, animals that weigh up to 6, even 7 tons, carry a paradox. They are the only mammals that cannot jump. The reason lies in their giant feet. Their massive skeletons and muscles are designed for stability and strength, not for jumping. Instead of rising off the ground, elephants' feet are built like bio-air mattress. Thick layer of fatty tissue underneath helps to disperse the entire weight and reduce shock. Thanks to that, even though it weighs tons, every step an elephant takes can be so smooth that it is almost silent. This allows elephants to move silently through the jungle, surprising many predators or even humans when they encounter them at very close range. And don't let its slow appearance fool you. When needed, elephants can sprint up to 40 kilometers per hour, a terrifying speed for such a heavy body. Even humans are second only to elephants in terms of natural power, for we have never been able to control the power of an angry herd of elephants. The only time you see them standing on 2 legs is probably when they are underwater. Elephants can't jump, but at least they're gentler than their neighbors, because if they get angry, white rhinos will turn everything in front of them into bowling. Although they are called white, their skin is actually ash gray. The name comes from a misunderstanding. In Old Dutch, the word wide means wide to refer to a large mouth, but when it was introduced into English, it was heard as white, and from then on, this giant rhinoceros was named White Rhino. The white rhinoceros is the largest species in the rhinoceros family. An adult can weigh up to 2.5 tons. The most recognizable feature is the wide mouth, square, a perfect tool for grazing close to the ground, unlike the black rhino, which has a pointed mouth for plucking leaves. Despite its slow appearance, the white rhino can run at 50 kilometers per hour, faster than a rickety motorbike in a crowded city. They usually live in small herds, sometimes up to more than a dozen, and their keratin horns are not only a defensive weapon, but also a symbol that makes this species the most poached. A little known fact, white rhinos are not really aggressive. If not threatened, they are usually docile and only focus on eating grass. They look like rabbits that only know how to graze. But when provoked, their charge can knock over an entire car. In other words, the white rhino is the tank of the savannah. Slow, heavy, but with destructive power that no species dares to underestimate.